Lifting back, less, and just be here. Oh yeah.
3, 2, 1, action! Hello, world, and welcome to my channel. I'm Everest VR, but you can call me Galen. And here we are today with podcast episode 7. We've been doing this for 7 weeks now. We're going to be discussing VR news today. Sadly, Fusion, Zany, JI, they didn't make it. None of them made it. They're all dealing with their own personal dramas, understandable. But we're here today with Mr. Bob, my moderator, and we're here with Panda, guest star on the show. She's the second person to ever actually be a guest on the show because, again, it gets very dramatic, and around this time, everybody's having dinner or going to bed. We don't do that intentionally, it's just how it turns out. Anyway, we're going to start out with Panda and say, how has life and video games been treating you this week?
Life is actually good. I'm
good.
just with work and helping my family and craziness.
Anything?
And life. Huh?
Say again?
Game life is a bit crazy because getting bullied from my bellies. I did a live stream on last night. And I got bullied in my live stream.
Oh no. Yeah. It's always good. Like as your channel begins to grow and stuff, it's always good to get like good people around you, because the more people you get around, the more of a community you get. And then it's like my channel. We have very, very good people in my channel. So whenever you hang out with us, you should rarely, if ever, be bullied or harassed or anything like that. We do not tolerate that.
Yeah.
None of us do.
Because I have disabilities, and I started a lot. Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I wasn't recording audio again. Oh, that scared me.
Oh my god, that would be
have...
another death trap.
That's what we did last week by accident. We were recording and I didn't know that audio wasn't being recorded. Okay, cool. Is that it, Panda, or do you want to share anything else?
That's it.
Okay, Mr. Bob, how was video games and life been treating you this week?
Wait, didn't I already answer the question? Are we talking about VR news or no?
No, VR news is after we do the intro. This is kind of part of the intro, because whenever we start out, I ask how has video games and life been treating you this week, and then we go straight into the topic.
All right, video games. I'm really just struggling to get this one game, but I think it's been treating me well, just as always. I normally just play Rocker and that's it. But
what game is it that you're talking about here?
Fallout. I mean, no, not Fallout. Human Fall Flat VR. Flat VR.
You're still into that. Nice.
Yes.
Anything else?
And I realized that the games I pick are often scarier than I pick them, and a lot of people actually get scared of them. I'm like, this game is barely scary. This game don't have that much realistics in it. It doesn't even make me cry.
Oh
And
my
other people
goodness.
are like,
Are you talking about
And I'm like,
Phasmophobia?
are you a crybaby? Wait, what?
Are you talking about Phasmophobia?
Yeah, that too.
I knew it.
Fallout 4, I guess. FNAF Unwanted and FNAF Unwanted 2.
Fallout 4.
and other games.
Are you playing that in VR?
No, I'm too broke for that.
Oh, okay.
That's $59.99 right there, and the normal game's $19.99.
Wait, the VR version
How does
still
that add
costs
up?
$60?
Yes, I'm like,
The
how does
VR
that add
version
up?
doesn't even come with all the DLC. How does it cost more? I don't
I
understand.
don't know. But how does that add up?
Anyway, as for my own life and how video games are treating me, I guess right now my job is getting a little irritating, just because my managers and stuff I'm not allowed to say more because if by some chance they ever find my channel, I might get in hot water. So I'm not gonna say more. On that regard, yeah. As for video games, I've actually jumped back into a video game I never thought I would jump back into because it wasn't really a good video game to begin with, and that is Starfield.
I don't
It
know.
has-
I don't know what that game is.
So basically, it's this game where you can land on like about 1,000 planets, and there's like
Okay.
quests and NPCs you can talk to. It's actually really incredible, but they didn't really do a good job with it. But the DLC, that's why I went back
Oh.
in. The DLC is actually clean. Like, it's really well done. Like, it's sad that the DLC is better than the base video game. It like kind of hurts. Okay. So with this question, so we're gonna start into now the VR news topic. Mr. Bob, I'm gonna throw it at you first because I take it you don't have any like VR news right now. You can remember, right,
No.
Panda? Okay, so we'll start with Mr.
Nope.
Bob first, and then if you want to like ask questions to Mr. Bob or give your own opinion, you are more than welcome to. So,
Okay.
all right, Mr. Bob, do you know anything about VR news that's going on right now? This man is researching. He's opening up Google before him, and he's searching for as much stuff as he can.
No, it's not that. Call me later. News. Anyway. So VR news.
Yes.
So VR news. I don't know too much. The only thing I really know is, wait, is the Quest 3S out yet or no?
It is. It is out right now. And it's
I see, I
selling like crazy right now. I think it's the #1 sold item on Amazon right now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about that. I just find it being very cheap, and I find it being like a better upgrade, and I find it being really cool. I wish I had it in my time period when I wanted a VR headset. I'm not even joking.
Oh, I know. And the cool thing is, a lot of people don't. Well, I guess they do now. The Quest 3S, they keep thinking it's a lower tier headset to the Quest 3. In some senses, they're right, but it's actually better than the Quest 3 in some other areas. So I think we've said that on podcasts in the past, but the Quest 3S has better tracking in the dark. It can almost see in the dark, which is crazy. It has better battery support, so it's not dying like my Quest 3 is all the time. And the downside of the Quest 3S is that it's not as small, and it doesn't have the same lenses as the Quest 3, so it doesn't like look as good. And it's bigger than the Quest. It's bigger than the Quest 3. It uses a Quest 2 body. But aside from that, it is a fantastic headset. Oh, and it doesn't have the same amount of memory, because my Quest 3 has like 800 gigabytes of memory. I think the highest you can get on a Quest 3S is 500 gigs. So, which is kind of sad. You there, Mr. Bob? I think he died. Mr. Bob.
I think so too. Hey, you're back. Are you come back to Earth?
He's twitching out, so I think he still. I think he still lives. Hello.
I'm here.
Anything else? Like you were talking about the 3S, and then you kind of zoned out. Oh, he did it again.
Wait, what were we talking about?
We're talking about the 3S. Are you saying stuff?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm talking to two people at the same exact time. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, you were talking
Alright,
about the 3S. We're waiting.
Alright,
We're waiting
the
for you
3S.
two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what were you sharing?
I really think it's a good headset.
Uh-huh.
Is there any highlights that we'd like to know that's bad about the headset? Like, is there anything we need to know that's bad?
I mean, I just said them.
But you said,
I-
well,
I-
let's talk about the good things.
I just said them too.
Darn it!
Where were you?
Alright,
I
get
just
me.
said them right now.
Get me. Get me.
This man is zoning
Just
out.
Get me. Just get me, bro. Just get me. I'm sorry. Just get me, dude.
Oh man.
I'm still listening. I'm sorry. I'm trying to control.
Okay. Should I bounce it to? Actually, do you have anything to share on that, Panda, about the Quest 3? 3S.
I have no idea.
So
I
you're using a Quest 2, I assume.
yes.
Wait.
Quest 2. Yeah.
So the Quest 3S is basically the next iteration up. So it runs better games, it runs better graphics, it just looks better. It's a better headset all around. It's a really really good headset.
Okay.
Should I go on to me and say my version of it, since you're evidently having convos with other people right now simultaneously?
I'm good right now. I can
Okay.
talk. I can talk. But yeah, you.
Let's start it with this.
Sorry.
What are your guys's? Oh, what is happening? Oh no, getting on didn't know. Oh, J.I.'s getting on. He didn't realize we were doing a podcast. He's like, holy moly. Okay. Let me let him know that he can come on. Yeah. Jump on, man. Jump on. Okay. Cool.
I am going to invite him in here.
Okay. Oh, he was requesting an invite. Cool. Okay. So
Yeah.
we'll wait for him so that he can be part of this question too, because I'm very curious to see your guys' opinions on this particular
he is
headset.
Here.
He is here.
Yeah.
J.I. So yeah.
Hi.
So Fusion is out because, Halloween
I
stuff.
didn't even know we were doing a podcast.
We were. I saw you
and
were in
anyway, I
Roblox,
kinda forgot.
and I didn't really want to bother you at the same time, and
Oh,
I
fair
thought
enough.
maybe you were dealing with,
And I just kind of forgot in general.
Fair enough. And I figured you would always answer in the Discord if need be. Anyway, so J.I.,
Hello.
what we were discussing about is VR news, like the
I'm
new
gonna
stuff.
turn my graphics up really fast.
How does that fix your graphics? You're old Skelly now. Oh, he's 8-bit now because he's Sans. He's 8-bit now.
Yeah, I was a little detailed before. I don't know what you mean.
Anyway, we're talking about
Yeah,
VR
this
news today, and we're talking about basically the newest thing that we've been seeing in
Yeah.
VR and how's it going. Mr. Bob was basically talking about
Mhm.
the 3S. Is there anything you want to add about the 3S that you know about? Everyone loves the
Only
Uphone.
thing I know about is cheaper than the 3, but worse than the 3, so I'm not gonna get it.
That is fair. You wanna know two things why the 3S is better than the 3 though?
Why?
Better battery lifetime, and it can see in the dark.
Uh
What?
huh.
Yeah.
Okay. See,
I'm a little peeved by that, but okay, fine. It's like I have the superior headset,
I mean,
but it can't see in the
okay.
dark.
the see in the
Everest?
dark.
I will be right back. Give me 10 minutes. Sorry.
Oof.
Why can't
Okay.
they just do that with the 3?
Ji made in time. We'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. Go save your friendo.
Okay, guy. Okay, I'll save.
And he's gone.
And he's gone. He's gone. He had to go do superhero stuff. King Bob had to go do things.
I won't ask what because it could be personal.
I think it is. I think it's a
I'm
little
not sure.
personal. That's why I didn't say anything either. Anyway, what was the other topic? Oh, so I don't know how much you guys know about this, but what are your some new stuff recently went down with the Vision Pro. What do you guys know about that? The Vision Pro.
The only thing I know about the Vision Pro is it's basically just a VR made by Apple or something like that, and all it does basically is just allows you to be on your phone but in VR. That's it. That's all I know. I
It
don't find it that
actually, it's amazing,
like a-
but it's not worth the price tag. Let's put it that way. It is not worth the price tag.
Yeah. I heard it's mostly just like a work headset, which is kind of like if I want to work at home, why do I have to pay $1,500 that I probably don't even have?
Wait, did
To
they
work
drop
at
the
home?
price?
But the Vision.
It was 3,000. It was $3,000.
Oh, oh, I forgot. Why would I want to pay $3,000? Are we talking about the one where you can see the person's eyes, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay, okay, I had to double check.
So I will say
Uh,
this: it is the
yeah.
ultimate AR machine in existence right now. It makes the
Mhm.
Quest 3 kind of look bad right now. That being said, it is not worth the $3,000.
Yeah.
It's like, where am I gonna get that cash from? Needless to
Yeah.
say, because of how of how badly the release, it did well, but it's not doing so great to the point that they actually stopped development on it. So it seems like they may not be continuing the Vision Pro. They're gonna do the consumer version, like for normal people who are broke. But I heard it's only gonna cost like 1,500, and I'm like, that's
Mhm.
still too much money. I'd rather just buy a Quest
Yeah.
3, or even an Index. In a sense, is cheaper.
how much,
An Index
uh,
is $1,000, if not cheaper. Go ahead.
Oh dang. Bro, the only problem with the index that I've seen is you have to hook it up to a PC. And the thing
Mhm.
is, I don't know if I said this. I don't have like a PC. I have a gaming laptop. But I guess if I do get PC portion
Mhm.
and then I hook it up to the laptop, I don't know. I don't know
So
how they
this is
work.
gonna sound
All I
crazy.
know is,
Go ahead.
yeah. But all I know is I'm not gonna get a whole different computer because you know why?
Why?
Because I probably haven't written down any of my favorites for any of the games that are on my regular laptop. So I'd be crying for like an hour straight,
Sadly, the Quest
not knowing what my passwords were.
Oh no, that is terrible. You can still
Yeah.
recover them. You just
So-
gotta do the bunch of email stuff, but you can still recover them.
Yeah, half the time the emails barely work. But
Keep in
it's
mind-
okay.
And this is also for everybody. The Index is kind of old now. The resolution is not as good as like the Quest 3 or some of the more modern VR headsets. So if you want a
I
VR
would like
headset,
to let you
guys,
know I am listening.
if you guys want a VR headset that is as good as the Index but better than the Quest, the PSVR 2 with the PC adapter. It is one of the best. It's basically an Index with inside-out tracking. It's amazing.
Yeah. Bro,
If you
these
guys
little
want to do that.
feature stations go crazy.
For
Not bad.
for
Yeah,
I
go.
might get a PC so I can do live stream
Mhm.
on my VR headset. So pretty soon I'm gonna get a PC.
So one thing you can do, Panda. I've been meaning to tell you this for a while now, and I haven't been. I have not had the time to send you instructions on Discord. And this is for you guys, chat too. If you're brand new to streaming and you want to stream, but you're on a Quest 2, but you don't have a PC, players can do this. You can actually cast cast from your headset to your phone, and then stream from your phone to YouTube. I don't know the exact steps, but that is something
Yeah.
you can actually do. So you can
I've
actually
tried
stream.
that, but
Mhm.
for me, I
We
tried
did.
that.
You did?
Okay.
I tried.
It's okay.
If I see a tutorial on YouTube, I'll see if I can send it to you. Because yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah. What else? What else? What else? Ji, is there anything you want to share VR news related?
Ignore that. Let's see. Let me check. What if I just don't mind me just going to the Horizon feed? I'm totally not looking at the Horizon feed to just see. Actually, I'll look at my games. Hold up.
Oh no! I mean, if you
Uh,
want to share game news too, by the
I
way,
know.
that's totally cool
I
too.
know a game news, and I know Zane already sent it to the classified document.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, but it's about Blade and Sorcery. It recently, for Nomad, finally got its 1.0 update.
So what is good about that? Like I saw Zany post that. I don't know what it means. Like I don't know what that means for like players altogether.
Okay, so 4 months ago, the PC version released for let's see, yeah, the PC version released, and for 4 months, basically 4 months, we've been waiting. Us Nomads players. Ignore that, not me messing up my speech.
It's okay.
Us Nomad players have been waiting to play 1.0 for forever. And I
Like,
would like to say, I don't know if
what kind of like what good content are you like getting on it? Like that you're so excited for 1.0?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Not only are the graphics and mechanics way better than before, way more polished, especially for Nomad, but we got, let's see, so we had 1, 2, 3. So you have 3 spells that stays true to the regular thing, Nomad.
Right.
That stays regular to the normal game. Fire, lightning, and gravity. There's 2 other things. Yeah, but before you were limited to those 3, and then you had slow mo. That's it. But now you can do all sorts of stuff. You can even watch a video on I don't remember the YouTuber name,
Hmm?
but you can watch a video on all the spells you can do, and there's tons more. There's even some combinations. There's even
That's a word.
combination spells. For example, you can put gravity and fire together, and then you can shoot and make a black hole with those 2.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
then if you put fire and fire together, it would make meteors. So basically, you can either start off with no spell or no crystals. That's what they're called now. You can start off with no crystals, or you can start off with the body crystal, the mind crystal, gravity crystal, or the fire or lightning crystal. I started off with the body crystal because you know what I can do off the start?
What's up?
A dive strike. Okay, I'll give you an example. So a dive strike is like jumping, and then when I punch down or thrust down with the sword, I immediately go down.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
cool.
go ahead, Panda. I mean, go ahead, J.I. Was it or was that it?
That's basically it. I'll let Panda speak.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Panda?
I am very new to VR because I
Mhm.
got VR for Christmas, and I'm still learning how to use it and stuff.
What's your favorite game so far? I mean, aside from Rec Room. I mean, I know you love Rec Room, but aside from Rec Room, what's your favorite
Yeah.
game?
Beat Saber.
Beat Saber. Fair enough. Fair enough. Classic.
Yes.
Did you have motion sickness or were you okay when you tried it?
So the first time I tried it, I did, but over time I didn't.
Good. Good. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
lucky. I was able to jump in without motion sickness. I don't know how, but I was happy about it.
Same.
I started to do the channel 2 months ago.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Yep. I remember you telling Pablo, I think, like about a month and a half ago.
And I started doing Rec and I made a post. Okay, do you want me to do other games that is not Rec Room? And everyone was yes. So I'm starting doing Minecraft now.
Oh, Minecraft? That's a good one. That's a very good one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Minecraft
And then-
soon. I'm trying, chat. I'm trying to do Minecraft soon. It's very busy though. It takes a while to rig it to play VR.
You know,
So I think
you just did Minecraft in general.
Go ahead, Panda.
So I play Minecraft on my phone.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm trying to find other games to play on my phone
Hmm.
VR. So I try my best to find more games to play.
Yeah. That's all you can do.
Yep.
Your best. Give it your Rec Room best.
Yes. Yep.
Let me see. Mr. Bob is trying to join. Um, So I don't know. So I'll guess I'll do the next part of VR news, and at least until Mr. Bob gets back,
Yeah.
hopefully. Do you guys know that as of the newest update for the Quest, we now have an AR in our VR headset?
It's crazy. I
Wait, we
don't
now
know.
have a what in our what?
We have an AI in our VR headsets now.
How is that possible?
Where I'm about to. I will throw hands right now.
If you go into your options menu, and I think you go into experimental, you can actually turn it on. You can actually turn on the AI, and you can talk
Let's
to it. And
see.
Oh my-
I am considering deleting it. I actually have the capability. That's not something you can do, JI. That's something I can do because my headset's modified. I'm actually debating whether I
yeah.
should delete the AI or
Meta
not.
AI. Ask Meta AI questions about what you see getting phones. You know, that's not that bad.
I
But
don't
it's not that
mind. What I'm scared is, you're in offline mode, and the AI is like, haha, it's time to steal data from you. And he grabs all your data, and then turns on your internet without asking you, and then sends all the data in, and then turns off your internet. And I was like, oh, I wasn't doing anything. I don't want it to do that. I don't want it to do that.
Yeah, that's so scary. It's either an
Oh, I
AI that they have polished very good. It won't take over your headset and probably make it go kaboom.
As I said, I'm
Or
probably going to delete it. I'm
it's a
probably
very-
going to delete it.
Or it's a very bad AI that's gonna go.
Sorry, Panda, go
and
ahead.
murder your headset.
I am in my VR headset in settings, and I see it, and I see the AI.
Yeah. I actually heard that if you're like in augmented reality, the AI actually recognizes stuff. Like you can tell the AI like, what is this in front of me, and it'll be like, that's your phone or that's your table or something. It's really scary.
Oh
It's
my
kind of weird.
They can see my house.
Yeah. Scary.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I think I'm just
Time
going to delete
never
it.
go into AI again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Well-
turning it off. Stay away from my personal life.
Well,
You heard me,
time to
Zuckerberg.
never go and pass through again if it can see my personal. I don't want an AI that can do anything with my personal info without my permission, looking at my house, and then possibly just.
If you want
Poor
help
me.
deleting it, I can always send you a name of a certain piece
Yes,
of software
Please do.
that you can sideload onto your headset, and you can actually delete it from
Valid.
that. I'm not gonna say what it is out loud because I don't want Facebook to be like, we gotta ban these folks from ever. Like, no, I'm not saying. I'm not saying. You guys want to know? You ask me
Is it-
personally.
Yeah. Hey, Facebook! I wish you weren't spying on Everest because now that you. Because
Oh,
that
no.
you do. This man had to do stuff to his headset and it's messing it up. So, Facebook, I don't know where the camera is. I'm gonna slap you.
Oh no. Have any of you played that new VR game? Actually no, I think there's only you and me that can play it. I don't think Panda can play it because it's an AR
What's his
game.
name? Batman?
It's Starship Home. Oh, we'll talk about Batman after that because you know about
Okay,
it.
hold up. Hold
Wait,
up.
look.
Wait,
Yeah,
what's it called?
Starship Home. It turns your bedroom into a spaceship. Not even joking. And you have to go on a journey to
What's
like
an app?
collect.
Oh, there it is. See, now, the only problem with this, not there's $20, that's not too bad.
Oh, I
It's
thought it was
that
cheaper.
The
Okay.
room that I play in isn't the best. I
I
kind of
know,
wish
mine too.
that whenever my dad gets enough money for us to get a house,
Mhm.
Oh, I
I'm
cannot
gonna-
get it.
I'm
in
gonna
my
have
VR
a gaming
headset.
room. In that gaming room, all it's gonna have is gonna be my laptop, maybe my Xbox stuff, a TV like far against the wall. It's gonna have a door. Why? Because currently, let's see.
Oh, here we go. He's showing us his
right
play space.
here, right here. This is a big open space that exits my gaming room.
Yeah,
I'd rather this be a wall or a door
yeah,
because that would make my life a lot easier.
I understand,
Okay, now
man. I
walking
understand.
There.
So I set up the game on my headset. I cannot get it on Meta I can't get it.
What game is it?
The Starship home.
Oh yeah,
that-
because you're using a MetaQuest 2. MetaQuest 2 doesn't have
Yeah.
proper AR capabilities, sadly.
Sadly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jinx, knock on wood.
But another exclusive game that is for the Quest 3 that will bring it up because it is a news element and it's a news thing that's going on right now in VR is being called one of the best VR games of all time. 10 out of 10. JI is an expert on the game right now. I haven't owned it yet. I haven't bought it yet.
Yeah.
So we're aiming this to JI. How is Batman Arkham Shadow? Yeah. How is that game?
It's okay. The one thing I want to say that's kind of related to it, kind of not. There has been games like Blade and Sorcery, just fighting games in general, where I try to tap the side of my head and press trigger because in the game there's a thing called Detective Vision that lets you see all the enemies. And I swear I've tried to do that, and then I remember, hold up, wait a minute, this ain't Batman. Okay, there was only. I beat the entire game. Very fun story. I'm not gonna say anything, but
Okay.
the only thing I'm not gonna spoil the story.
Yeah, don't
I'll
do that.
say
Yeah.
some elements, but I won't say who the Rat King is. I
Mhm.
won't say what happens half the time. And okay, the one glitch I ever encountered in the game, besides trying to figure out how to use a certain gadget, which if you ever need help with the game, whenever you get it, I will gladly help you. Okay. I was showing my dad me fighting all these guys. It was like at the ending, basically, where I have to
Right.
do something. Right before I get to the next checkpoint, after it's taking me 15 minutes, because all of them have guns, and the moment I get spotted by all of them, I'm gonna die. One singular guy forgot how to climb up a ladder glitch. I couldn't do anything.
Oh no.
I couldn't do anything at all. And then I was like, you know what, Dad, I give up for the day.
Give
Thanks
up
for
for the
watching
day.
me play. Not, yeah. Basically, very fun game. I would recommend you buying it. It has a lot of replayability because there's
Hmm.
collectibles. Oh my gosh!
I'm back, Joe.
hi, Mr. Bob.
Mr. Bob has
Okay.
returned.
Sorry.
I'm talking about Batman.
He's talking about the new Batman Arkham Shadow game that's only available on the Quest platform, sadly.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, yeah, it's a very detailed game for.
That's what I was going to
the
ask
Quest
you.
3.
I've heard it has incredible graphics, like maybe the best
It does.
at this point.
It does. Better than Blade and Sorcery, which has pretty good graphics. Better than Bone Lab graphics, right out.
I've been
Down
hearing.
off the bat.
I think I've heard it has like similar graphics to Asgard's Wrath because Asgard's Wrath is crazy
Yeah.
good too.
Yeah. The only sad part that I hate about it is that there probably won't be another good game like Batman for years.
Actually,
But I'm
there's two other
Mhm.
games that are going to be just as good as it, and I can tell you that right now.
name right now. Name
Metro
now.
VR Awakening,
Oh
and
yeah, I've actually seen that. Yeah,
and-
that's good.
it's a horror game, but it's the new Alien game, Alien Incursion, I think it's called.
Oh yeah,
Those are like
So-
AAA VR games that are coming out right now.
yeah. But the Batman game's super fun. It's a little hard to learn, a little easy to
Yeah,
learn.
that's what I was going to ask you. So without, I mean, obviously this is not a spoiler, but how was the gameplay? Like you said, the graphics, but how was gameplay?
The gameplay, it really depends on what part you're doing. There's three parts well, in my opinion, there's three parts or types of gameplay that you're going to be doing throughout the game.
Mm.
There's either one, the combat where you just all out just start beating the living crap out of people.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the other element, which I already talked about, stealth. Being stealthy and taking out the bad guys one by one, but the only problem with them is after a while they can get a little upgraded. I won't say what upgrades, and it makes it harder to, well, it doesn't make it harder to beat them up, except for some of them. But it makes it so that. Do you mind if I say this? What they have to tell, or
Like what,
should I
weapon
not?
wise
No,
or
like
ability wise?
accessory. It's
Yeah,
kind
go
of
ahead.
like an ability, not really. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I don't think this is
start having
spoiler.
heart
Possible
monitors.
spoilers, guys. If you don't want to
Yeah,
hear what Jay's
it's
gonna
not.
say, just skip this part for this for the podcast.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
it's
Jay.
not that bad of a. It's barely a spoiler.
Yeah, I
But
don't think it
after a
is.
while, the enemies get a heart monitor, and then I'm pretty sure after you beat them up, it goes lower, which just tells everyone else around, "Oh my gosh, the Batman's here," and then it tells you, "Oh my gosh, they're alert," and they know exactly where you are. For some reason, I don't know why, they just automatically know where you are in 0.5 seconds,
GTA
and then
police officer logic, right?
you're not wrong. I'll be driving after, I don't know, accidentally hitting two people because they can't learn how to walk correctly on the street.
Oh
And
no.
then next thing I know, I'm driving perfectly straight. No cops are in front of me. 2.5 seconds later, they're there. I'm like, what? And then getting them off your tail is the worst thing on earth. Okay, I'm back on topic. Ooh. Back on topic. There. Oh yeah, the third element. The elements of just doing the story in general. They're okay. Now I will give a little bit of a spoiler warning. It's
Mhm.
not that bad, but it's not affecting the story too much.
Right.
Yeah. But there is a moment in time where I think your character, Bat, nearly starts killing the bad guys. I'm
Oh,
not
wow.
gonna say why, but I think he nearly starts beating the crap out of them. You know how I can
Justice
tell?
for Gotham. Sorry, I had to say.
Yeah,
I
for
had to
real.
say it.
Bro, because I swear, at one time in the story, one of the guys literally say, "Oh my gosh, he's gonna kill us." Wow, you know what I'm doing to this guy?
Oh no. Oh
There's
no.
literally like the second guy you punch, you go
Oh no. No.
like right to the face. You have an infinite combo amount of time, and I was like, okay, justice, we got them.
Wow.
Very fun gameplay.
For justice, for Gotham. Wait, what?
That was actually pretty good, actually.
Sorry.
Um,
Sorry.
So one last question about the game, and then we'll see if we can bounce it to Panda, and then we'll bring it back to Mr. Bob. Ji, like, is it just a melee game, or do you get weapons, like for Batman?
You do get gadgets. Do you want
Yeah.
me to tell you what them are? Do you want me to
Well,
say anything at all?
It better be batarangs. At least one of them.
Okay, yes. I'll just talk about the
Okay.
batarangs.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I'm just gonna say everything about the batarangs.
Okay,
There
fair
is
enough.
other stuff, but I won't say what they are.
Yeah, spoilers, guys.
He
Okay.
gets an axe?
Yeah, Batman with an axe. That would be just so
man,
bad.
that's Assassin's Creed,
That's
man.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, it is Assassin's
Okay, yeah. He does get batarangs. Of course, I don't know why he would. Do you want me to tell all the upgrades you can get with batarangs?
Let's not do that. Just for the sake of, you
Okay.
know, not
Yeah, but he does
not
get
spoiling.
batarangs, and it's mostly melee. But I do use like batarangs and the other gadgets, like I said, to fight the bad guys. But mostly my fist.
Gotcha. Okay. Panda, is there anything you want to share just in general, even if it's not VR news?
I don't.
You don't? Okay. Well, then let's put it this way. I know you don't do much with VR news, but you do hang out a lot with the Rec Room community and whatnot. What are your thoughts on Rec Room these days?
Pretty crazy these days.
It's pretty crazy these days. And I'm not necessarily meaning the community, but the game itself. Like, are you liking where it's going? Like, all our creation stuff that we can build, all the things that we can do in Avatar Studio and Rec Room Studio, and all the games.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty
Nice.
cool. I'm meeting new people and that's how I met you.
Yeah.
and they're here.
Yeah, no, I was there when you first showed up at Pablo's for the first time. I remember you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was
I-
the? Oh, right, and this will also count to you. So you probably already know that Crescendo is coming to the Quest 2. Are you excited for that?
What? I did not know that about that.
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, Crescendo is coming to the Quest 2.
No.
Oh, today?
I
Did
can't
Crescendo
wait.
come? Did Crescendo come to the Quest today, or is that tomorrow?
Hold on, let me check. Let me check.
It might be tomorrow.
I mean, tomorrow is
Legit
okay.
Halloween,
It's not
right?
here.
Okay, so it might. So Crescendo might be going live. So guys, as we are making this video, it is Thursday, the 30th. So you guys will be watching this next week due to the Patreon and editing and all that stuff. Anyway, it's very possible by the time this video releases, you guys actually have Crescendo.
So, one of my friends is calling me on Oculus. I'm just gonna answer it, and I might be playing Blade and Sorcery in a second. So,
Okay, I'm gonna bounce it to Mr. Bob. Mr. Bob, and anything more about VR news you want to share? It can be games, it can be VR, just in general, VR, anything.
VR accessories.
Sure, it's VR as well. Is there news on
I'm
that? If
noticing
there is,
that.
I didn't know that there was, but go ahead.
I'm noticing that there's a lot more accessories coming out to these newer headsets.
There is.
Have you heard about the Prime Pimax?
Oh, you're talking
newest
about
one.
the newest one with like over 180 degrees of
Everest.
field of view. It's insane.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, it's like
I
black
think-
instead of blue.
just because I have to get off in like an hour or so,
Right?
I'm gonna go play with my friend. Well, not by play, I mean talk with him on the Oculus call while playing Blade and Sorcery and different things because there is no multiplayer.
Fair enough.
No! Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna be playing with my friend on Blade and Sorcery. So see you later.
All right, yeah, you have a
I
good
have
one.
good news. I won't be leaving the stream right now at all.
It's all good. All we need to do is
The
about
rest
30
is
more
fun.
minutes of content, and then we're good. So this is definitely an interesting podcast. I never done one with like
Definitely is.
everyone bouncing in and bouncing out. It's absolutely crazy.
That was my fault. 20 minutes. I need to do something, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'm back.
Anyway, Palmax, what were you saying about it?
The Pimax. Well, back in my day, we called it the PMAT.
Oh no,
It's the Pimax.
it is the
It's
Pimax. Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, it's incredible.
Mhm.
I wonder how it would run on my PC. How it would run on your PC? You think?
Okay, so one of the issues with the Pimax is that it does require more RAM because the nice thing, so a lot of people get annoyed that like the Quest can only do like, what is it, 100 degrees of FOV? Because you see too far to the left or right and you can see the black edges of your VR headset. The problem is you expand beyond that and you need more RAM to render all that extra space. That's why standalone Quests cannot do that. They cannot increase the FOV because the headset can't hold any more RAM. So, yeah, I don't think our PCs will handle it very well. And one of the reasons I don't like the Pimax is because sometimes if the game is not built properly for it. So, you've seen a video game, like when you're playing VR, if you turn around really fast, you can see the furniture spawn in, like it's not fully spawned in yet. It's because the PC doesn't understand that headset has a wider field of view. And so the Pimax can actually pick up glitches in the video game, unlike a Quest 2 or 3 or PSVR 2, Index even, because all their FOV is stuck within like about 100 to 110 degrees FOV. While the Pimax is running at what, 210 degrees, I think? Something
Oh my
wild like
goodness.
that. And its resolution is like so high up, you can't tell the difference between reality, I think. Like that's what I've heard. I don't know how true it is. I am excited for that headset, but at the same time, I don't know if it's a headset I would go with. I've heard that the developers are kind of sketchy and shady from time to time. They make promises, they never keep their promises. It's one thing after another after another. I don't know where they get their money from. Let's put it that way. I have no idea where they get their money from.
That's completely understandable.
What's up, Panda?
I said you were talking about that thing and then I said I don't know either.
Oh, yeah, right.
I don't know.
What else is there? Oh, right. So I was actually asking them earlier, and I'll bounce the same question back to you. What are your thoughts on the Apple Vision Pro?
I like it. It gives consumers more options rather than just one like some developers want you to do. But yeah,
Really?
Um,
Okay.
I actually really like it. I actually trust Apple more than Facebook, but
That's fair.
obviously
I can
Apple has
respect
done
that.
some weird stuff. Apple has done some weird stuff.
Yeah, they all have,
yeah.
haven't they?
I wouldn't use the Vision Pro for games, but I would use it as a replacement for my iPad,
Yeah.
not
yeah.
iPhone.
So sadly, when it comes to the Vision Pro, I've heard that they are ceasing production on it right now because they're just not selling enough of it right now. But I did hear somewhere that they're doing a consumer version, and it seems like it'll be cheaper, not by much, by the way. It's like $1,500 still, so still Apple prices. Let's put it that way. But it
Oh
does.
my goodness.
They are going to make a consumer version, and they're going to remove the eyeball thing, where the eyeballs are in the front of the headset, because it was so much uncanny valley, and so many people did not like it, and evidently it costs a lot of money to make that display. So they're actually going to remove it for the next version. That way it's cheaper to make, and hopefully more people can afford it. I don't think I'll get it, mainly because, I don't want to spend $1,500 on a headset. I'd rather buy another headset for that same amount of money. And at the same time, you can't really, I know you can, but it's not native. You can't play Steam VR on an Apple Vision Pro. You can, by the way, chat, but you have to download a lot of external assets, and you have to do a lot of things, and it's still kind of glitchy. If it's not native, it's like not worth doing, in my opinion. Too many things can go wrong. Now, Mr. Bob, I do want to sell this to you. This is kind of newish information, but not. Did you know there's a VR headset out there that exists for the sole purpose to not sell your data, to not steal data from you?
You?
No, it's called the Lynx R1. It's not.
Wait, isn't this your headset or no?
No, this is not my. This is not my headset. I can't buy it right now because, and sadly, the developers are having some. They were able to make all the headsets for like companies, but they didn't have all the resources to put it like for sale for everybody right now. They're trying to, and it'll be out for everybody really, 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 really soon. But it's not out right now. The problem with the headset is that it's gonna cost maybe about $1,000. Not because they're being greedy, but because the economy, like worldwide, is so bad that they wanted to sell it for $700, but they're not gonna be able to, and they're like super, super sorry about it. Really, really chill people too, like really cool people. Like that's the kind of CEO you want to work for. That's the best way I can put it for.
I see.
But
But yeah, what's it about?
so the cool
What's it
thing about
do?
the
Is
links,
it just not
so
sell your data?
it doesn't steal your data, and you're free, like totally free, in any form or way to modify, adapt, and either from a software context or even from a hardware context. You can rip that headset apart and rebuild it from the ground up, and the creators give you thumbs up, and they hope that you make something brand new with it. Like, a lot of companies don't approve of that these days. Like, they try to discourage it and say you're breaking the rules, even though it's your property, you're the one that bought it. Stop being sketchy, Facebook. With the Lynx R1, you can do all that. And what's cool about it, now, don't ask me how this works, I don't know the details. The Lynx R1 has the capacity, it's not exclusive to one store. Evidently, you can use a variety of stores on the platform. I don't know how that works, though, because that sounds too good to be true. And right now, the only two stores I know of for VR are SideQuest and Oculus. So I wonder what they mean by many. So I'm curious to see what that means. But their whole point is to give you 100% freedom in terms of VR. So it's
See.
definitely, if I do ever get the money aside, I will definitely get that headset because it is cool and it runs fluidly with Steam VR. By the way, like beautifully, according to them, of course.
Is it better than Oculus Quest? Like, what's it equivalent to?
It's better than the Quest 2. It's on par with the Quest 3. Maybe a notch lower, but it has other capabilities that kind of pushes it further up. So I think it even has the ability to see in the dark because it has an infrared light. I'm not entirely sure. Chat, don't hold me to this. I'm not entirely sure. But I do think it has an infrared light, so it can actually see in the dark. So it is a good headset. It's a little weird because the battery is not in the actual headset. It's strapped to the back of the headset, so there's kind of like a weird block in the back of your head. But even then, it's still a good headset. And what's cool is that it has the capacity to like flip the screen in front of your face. So if you ever have to deal with like, I don't know, you're talking to family or something, you can just flip the panel over and you can see just the real world.
Oh my goodness.
So
Oh, and also, I have about 262 subscribers on YouTube.
congratulations. Awesome. Are you just aiming for a gaming channel or are you trying to go for are you trying to go full-time YouTuber or what's your plan on YouTube?
So, I also work, so I'm
Of
trying
course.
to get money to get upgrades
Yeah,
to improve my YouTube channel.
I understand that. I totally do. You definitely have my prayers
Yup.
on that one.
Yup. Right now, I just have my iPad, my phone, and my headset. So, I use my phone to share my screen on my iPad so I can go live on Rec Room.
Nice. Yeah, I do remember your one
Yes.
stream that day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Check out Miss Red
Yeah.
Panda on YT, guys. She does decent content. Actually, Mr. Bob is kind of
Hello?
on. Mr. Bob is on issues with his channel right now, but once that all's set up,
Yeah.
I will definitely let you guys know his channel because
And
he is
also,
responsible for thumbnails on the podcast series. Go
Um,
ahead, Panda.
Can you put my YouTube channel in the description below so people can subscribe to me too?
Sure, I can do that.
Cool.
Yeah, not a problem. If by some chance I forget, just remind me in chat and I'll be sure to do it. Because unfortunately, after this podcast, we might be able to play a game of Uno, Mr. Bob, but then I gotta go to bed. You're welcome to join us too if you want to play Uno
Oh
with us.
man.
I know. I only slept 2 hours though, maybe 3. I am
Yeesh.
so
Yeah.
tired. I am so tired. So I work night shifts, Panda. So I sleep in the day and I work night shifts. So being a YouTuber absolutely wrecks my sleeping schedule. It totally wrecks it. But it's okay. It's okay. I'll be up to par by tomorrow. What else? What other VR news do we know, guys? Is there anything else that's cool that we're forgetting?
The only news I know is VR news. But yeah, sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Panda.
I'm trying out a game that I found called Guerrilla Tag. I think you play it.
Yeah, I
It's
do.
free.
I do. Everyone
I'm
loves
new.
that game.
I'm trying it out and see how it works. With one hand. With one controller.
Oh my goodness. Oh, is your other controller broken?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Pretty soon I'm going to get a new one when I get more money.
I need to ask Rec Room eventually to add hand tracking to this game so that we can literally play Rec Room without controllers. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
It will be super
Yeah,
glitchy,
that
but it would be cool.
Yes.
Because VR chat does an okay job with it. It's a little glitchy, but it works.
But I can do hand tracking on VR chat.
Yeah, yeah. I've never tried it, but I've seen Fusion and I've seen a few of my subscribers do it, and it looks so cool because they can move their fingers in so many interesting ways. It's crazy.
But I don't play it anymore because of crazy people.
Oh
So,
yeah. That's why I
yeah,
don't play VR chat. That's why we do more Rec Room streams, guys. And when we do VR chat streams, we make sure it's basically with the channel's
Yeah.
community because holy crap, there can be some crazy people on that platform.
I will send you my VR chat name to add me on there. So, yeah.
Yeah, feel sure. You can also add me too if you want. I have the same name basically. It's just Galen Everest.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know when I'm streaming VR chat next. It has to be soon. You know what? Maybe this Saturday. So
I'm free on Saturday.
yeah, chat. You're watching this late, so we've already done this, but we're probably gonna try streaming Gorilla Tag and Rec Room on Friday, and then on Saturday we're gonna be doing probably VR chat and Rec Room. I'm still trying to get my Quest fixed, my Quest 3, because right now I'm using my Quest 2. Once everything is set up there, we can maybe start streaming again. There's a lot of things I gotta figure out with my Quest 3 right now, though. As you guys know, last week my Quest 3 broke. I do kind of owe Facebook an apology. Can you imagine? I owe Facebook an apology. I said it was their fault because they put version 69 up and it crashed my headset. Yes, it crashed my headset, but version 69, it was not their fault. I had so many modifications to my headset that when I did version 69 went through, it got entangled with all the modifications to my headset and created corruptions. So it wasn't actually Facebook's fault. It was my fault. So my bad, Facebook. That was my mistake. I had to do a reboot of my headset, factory reset, but it's good now. Mr. Bab, any more info? Do you know anything else? Anything else you want to share? Let me see where we are. We are at 57 minutes. We can probably have one or two more topics here. Anything you want to share? I think Mr. Bob is talking, but doesn't know.
Yeah, what?
I knew it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wanted to debate you that one. I really don't have any more news, but I guess I could ask about how was everyone's day?
I mean, we already did that at the beginning of the stream.
Shoot! Curses
were you
beginning
here?
of the stream.
Were you here for that part? Or did you miss out on
I
it?
was.
Oh, you were? Okay,
technically.
Okay, yeah, you were here.
But yeah, let's just talk about the Quest 2, I guess. I don't know.
The Quest 2? The
Actually,
Quest...
how was the Quest 1? Did you get the Quest 1? That's
I
my
did not
question.
get the Quest 1 because sadly Quest 1 mandated a Facebook account. You could not play it without not
Oh.
there was no meta accounts. They demanded Facebook accounts. And if you did something on Facebook they didn't approve of, they would shut down your VR headset account and it would break your headset. And that was their
for the second one, was it?
for the Quest 2, same thing. But so many people rejected Facebook and the Quest 2 and the Quest 1 because of that issue that and not only that, certain countries were outright banning the headset in their location. Like Germany outright banned the Quest 2. So Facebook, in order to to make money and save their company, they actually had to remove Facebook as a login account and make meta accounts, which obviously is a lot better because again, it could be any reason. You could just say I don't like Zuckerberg on Facebook and you could get banned on your headset. Like it was terrible. Like, and I mean full on perma ban from your headset. Your headset would just be a brick. It was gnarly. So I did not get a Quest 1 because of that reason. I had an Index, I had a Rift S, and I had the OG Oculus account too, by the way. I didn't actually have a Meta account. I had an OG Oculus account. Not anymore because they're outdated, sadly. And I used an Odyssey for a while. By the way, guys, don't buy Odysseys. I know, they're only $100. Don't buy one. This is actually VR news. This is actually a good one. So thanks for bringing that up by accident. There is a special VR headset out there called Windows Mixed Reality headsets. They are some really cool VR headsets that are PC exclusive, dirt cheap. They're like $100. Hook them up to your PC, and you'll get inside-out tracking. Pretty good headsets. Sadly, Microsoft decided, because Microsoft were the ones that made it, decided that they would shut them all down. You can no longer run them
Why?
anymore.
Why?
Because they said they wanted to update Windows, and it's not fair that they would have to update the VR version or something. It was so silly. It was so silly. They just don't like VR. And here's another issue that Microsoft also did almost around the same time. They are well, I don't want to say intentionally. They're taking away VR from Minecraft. Like the actual...
That is terrible.
You can still mod it. I do want to clarify that, guys. You
Yeah.
can still mod Minecraft to be VR. In fact, I've been hearing the mod for VR is so good. That's probably the reason why Microsoft gave up, because they were like, we can't compete with these modders that are making better VR mods than we can even make official ones. But still, that means people that are PSVR players can't play Minecraft in VR anymore. Because you can't mod in a
Yeah, I
PlayStation,
tried.
obviously.
I tried to Minecraft on my Quest 2.
Hmm?
I cannot get it. Cannot get it.
Did you
Just
download
use
the game?
Vivecraft.
Well,
Yeah,
she's
I
not on
tried.
PC. She's not on PC though. She's on Quest.
Oh. Quest 2, side quest.
Yeah, you gotta use side quests to get Minecraft on there correctly, and then you actually have to make
You
sure you
have
own
to
the
have
game, and you have to make sure you own
buy
the
the
game.
Java version, not the Bedrock. At least I think, yeah. Yeah,
I'm just
Java.
gonna buy both those games one of these days, just because.
Actually, I got lucky. When I bought Java, I also got Bedrock.
a lot of times you can actually buy both of them. Like I was in my local Walmart recently, and while I was looking at the Gorilla Tag, Among Us, and Rec Room gift cards that are now in Walmart, it blows my brain. I saw the Minecraft one, and when you buy the card, you get Java and Bedrock together.
I mean, I bought it online, like it's
Nice.
actual install it on PC, but yeah, same way.
Very nice. So,
So
yep.
when I get my own PC, if I have enough money, it will take me a while to get used to it. 'Cause, yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is you learn so much about PC too when you go into like PC VR. And you can mod so many games into VR. Like games that were never meant to be in VR. You can move them. Mr. Brown, move your hand. Over here. There you go. You're blocking the camera, man. You can do it, man. You can do it.
I was blocking the camera.
You were blocking the camera with your hand.
Oh my goodness.
Let me see if there's
Here.
anything new
No,
in the flat screen VR community that I can announce as a quick use element. Okay, so I don't know how much you know about the game. The games. Oh, sure. Go ahead, Panda.
I will be AFK.
Oh, what's your question or what's your answer?
I said that I'll be right back. My dad is calling me.
Okay,
so
fair
I'll
enough.
be
Fair
back.
enough. We'll bounce a couple things between me and Mr. Bob, I guess. Mr. Bob, have you ever heard of the game System Shock on Steam VR? On Steam, I mean.
No, tell me about it.
System Shock is like a very old, I think, late 90s, early 2000s video game. Correct me, Chad, if I'm wrong. And somebody made a mod to run it in VR, and it looks good. It's basically this basically traditional shooter game, but in VR. It looks so good. Another cool VR mod that released only within the past 3 months. I know a lot of people out there do not like Star Wars Outlaws. I also have my own issues with it. But somebody made a VR mod for Star Wars Outlaws. Like,
That's nice to hear.
I kind of want to play it. No lying. Like, that would be a cool game to play in VR. Aside from that, I don't think there's any... Oh yeah, and then 7 Days to Die is also now on VR. I don't know if you guys have ever played that game. It's a lot of fun. I'm actually surprised Fusion hasn't gotten it yet, because it's a very Fusion game. Anyway, is there any last things you guys want to share before we wrap up this podcast?
Nope, I'm good.
Nice. What about you, Mr. Baub? This man's AFK again.
Pizza.
In VR?
Pizza in VR.
Is it a video
That's
game?
the next game. That's the
I don't
next
even-
game, guys. You, guys of the future, are gonna make pizza in VR.
I actually, when he said it, I was thinking more of the game I Am Bread, but I was thinking it as a pizza, and you are the pizza in VR.
I am pizza.
I am pizza.
Original idea.
Oh
Coming
no.
to a theater near you. I mean, come to a headset near you. Exclusive 4K edition.
Oh no.
In VR and not VR. Rock involved. Everest supported.
Everest supported. Wow.
Mark Zuckerberg
Oh.
repelling it. Social number reported. Police verified. Doctor verified. Educational.
I have
Um,
to
everyone 9 and
What's
up.
up, Panda?
Bam, there we go. That's the next.
make sure to
That's the next-
subscribe and like the video. Make sure to
Yes.
subscribe.
Yes. Please do.
That's
Uh,
the next game.
Please subscribe to me. I should be able to put Panda's why can't I speak today? I'm so tired. I should be able to put Panda's YouTube link in the description below. And also, just to clarify with you guys, also, when we do these videos, when we do podcast videos, we do them a week in advance. So this video is likely to go live on Patreon first, and then will be out in actual YouTube next week on either a Thursday or a Friday. So if you guys wonder, like, why weren't you able to make it into the video? It's okay. It's not that you didn't make it into the video. It's just the fact that these videos are done a week beforehand. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, next stream, if you want to join, please, if you have made it this far and watching the video, and I have said this so many times in these videos, we do podcasts on Wednesdays or Thursdays at around 3 p.m. Pacific time. I know it's a hard time because everybody's having dinner, everybody is going to bed and stuff, but that's the only time we can do them right now. So nonetheless, guys, thanks for joining. Thank you, Panda, for joining the fun, and I will see you all in the rec room. Booyah!
Bye.